The Trump administration response to this crisis has clearly failed. And the questions I get most often now are, what would Joe Biden have done differently at every step along the way? And most importantly, what would he do now to stop the coronavirus epidemic?
That's Ron Klain in July, breaking down the COVID crisis in a Biden campaign video that went viral on Twitter. And this was Ron Klain in 2014, appointed as the Obama administration's point man on the Ebola crisis. Now crafting and likely leading the Biden-Harris administration through the next phase of a pandemic that continues to cripple parts of the nation. In choosing Klain, Biden will be bringing on a chief of staff he's known for 35 years. From 1989, when the president-elect was a senator and Klain a newly minted Harvard Law School graduate. He was Vice President Biden's chief of staff for 2 years during the Obama administration, leaving in 2011 to join Revolution Venture Capital as vice president and general counsel. He was also chief of staff to Vice President Al Gore during the Clinton administration, for which he got the Hollywood treatment. Portrayed by Kevin Spacey in the HBO film Recount, a film revisiting one of the most riveting and controversial moments in U.S. history, the 2000 presidential election and the Florida recount. In this scene, Secretary of State Baker, played by actor Tom Wilkinson.
Good to see you, Mr. Klain.
So did the best man win then?
You bet.
You're sure about that?
As sure as you are about your man.
Now, in the real world, likely returning to the White House following another season of recounts, not likely to change the 2020 results, where besides the COVID crisis, he will face the challenge of working with a divided Congress that could include a Republican-controlled Senate. In a tweet announcing Klain's appointment, President-elect Biden praised Klain's deep, varied experience and capacity to work with people all across the political spectrum as precisely what he needs in a chief of staff as the nation confronts the crisis and brings the country together again. Now, as Vice President Biden's chief of staff during the financial crisis, Klain also helped oversee the implementation of the $787 billion Recovery Act that boosted the U.S. economy. Mr. Klain describes his appointment as White House chief of staff as the honor of a lifetime.